Today, Congressman Jim Hagedorn released on his Facebook page the findings of his internal review of office spending. Our Zach Fuller joins us now to talk about what the review says. Zach.
Maddie, the review was conducted by attorney Elliot Burke, and he says Congressman Hagedorn acted in good faith and did not technically violate any rule of the House.
Have an internal investigation going on, or review.
That was Representative Jim Hagedorn on August 17th before a President Trump rally in Mankato about how he became the highest spending congressman in the country. Hagedorn's office spent nearly 40% of its yearly expense allowance in the first quarter of this year, about $270,000, on printing and mailing, which his opponent had questions about.
This is not just an ethical issue. It is not just an issue of right and wrong. It's a question of legality, frankly.
After firing his chief of staff, Peter Sue, Hagedorn launched an internal review.
The review is pending, so when that's over, we'll be able to get you more information.
That brings us to Monday's release of the findings by attorney Elliot Burke. The review states Chief of Staff Peter Sue was responsible for contracting with both Abernathy West and Invoke to handle printing services. Congressman Hagedorn weighed in on the content of what was being printed, but did not select either vendor. The review found, quote, Abernathy West shared the same co-working address, phone service, and registered agent as Artemis ESB, whose CEO is Mr. Sue's brother, end quote. That connection was not denied by the former chief of staff, who Burke says did not fully cooperate with the investigation. The review also confirmed earlier reports that John Sample, a part-time Hagedorn staffer, is also a part owner of Invoke. The review cites the House Ethics Manual that states neither relatives nor anyone a member of Congress has a professional or legal relationship with can directly benefit from the allowance. Lastly, the review states that Hagedorn has not overspent his $1.4 million allowance and is presently on target to operate at a surplus for 2020. While his office was overcharged for the printing before eventually having the money returned, the review also says, quote, Congressman Hagedorn fully agrees that he is ultimately responsible for the actions of those in his employ, even when those actions are taken without his knowledge, end quote. In the studio, Zach Fuller, Fox 47 News.